Welcome to another edition of Boxing 101. I'm Crystina Poncher. Today, we are discussing the differences in title fights. Winning world titles in boxing isn't as simple as you may think. Each title fight presents its own complexity. Let's dive right into it. The most common type of title fight is when one boxer is the reigning champion and he or she must defend their title against an opposing challenger. The challenger is almost always someone who is ranked in the top 10 of their respective sanctioning body. In some cases, the challenger may be out of the top 10 or not even ranked at all. These can often be described as voluntary title defenses for the champion. The highest ranked available fighter is known as the mandatory, meaning they have the immediate right to challenge for the title. In other instances, a world title can be up for grabs. This is known as a vacant world title bout. The belt has been left vacant from the previous champion for either moving up in weight or possibly being stripped. Depending on the sanctioning body, they'll allow the two highest ranked boxers in that weight class to fight for the vacant title.
Loma says take that to the body, and now he looks to close it, and he does! Lomachenko's a champion again!
These are just the ways to win one world title. Now let's talk about when it's time to go after more than one belt. If a fight is made between fellow champions in the same division, this is known as a unification. Two fighters coming together to unify titles, and the winner takes all. This is not to be confused with a unified championship. It sounds similar, but it's actually very different. It's when a fighter who isn't a titleist challenges a fighter who currently holds more than one title at once, typically a champion who holds 2 to 3 belts. Now, the ultimate type of world title fight is known as the Undisputed Championship. This is for all the marbles. All 4 major world titles are on the line, with the winner being crowned as the sole champion of his or her division. An undisputed championship can happen in a variety of ways. One fighter can have 1 belt, the other fighter can have 3. A perfect example of this is when Devin Haney, the WBC champion, fought George Kambosos Jr., the IBF, WBO, and WBA champion. Other times, both fighters can have 2 belts each. Jose Ramirez, the WBO and WBC champion, versus Josh Taylor, the WBA IBF champion back in 2021. Even if one fighter is beltless and the other currently has all 4, it is still technically considered the undisputed championship of the world. Unlike the minor difference in technicality when it comes to unified and unification. Undisputed title fights are hard to come by. This is the current championship landscape in the sport of boxing. Becoming a world titleist can be obtainable for a lot of current top contenders, but gunning for all the belts and doing it in multiple weight classes is what separates them from the rest. That's all for now. Thank you for watching this episode of Boxing 101 as we discussed the differences in title fights. I'm Crystina Poncher. Until next time.